Worried that her true identity might be exposed, Lisa was on edge the entire time she accompanied Annie to a school event. Fortunately, with Annie's help, everything went smoothly without incident. Annie adored the mysterious Ice Princess, who had suddenly entered her life. She was determined to bring her father and Lisa closer together. Every time they went out, Annie would insist that Lisa and her dad come along. Then she'd conveniently disappear, leaving the two of them alone. Little by little, the bond between Lisa and Jack began to grow, just as Annie had hoped. Jack's subtle change in attitude didn't go unnoticed by his daughter. That night, Annie dressed Lisa up beautifully and pushed her toward her father for what she called a special date. They walked through the quiet streets, shared food from a street vendor, and sat together on a bench talking about their hopes for the future. But just as Jack went to buy ice cream, a mysterious old man appeared before Lisa. Without hesitation, he revealed the truth about who she was. He warned her that her time in the human world was running out. She needed to tell Jack everything and make him truly accept her. Otherwise, at midnight tomorrow, she would turn back into ice. That was when Lisa remembered she wasn't human at all. As Christmas drew near, Jack worked tirelessly on the town's holiday ice sculptures. Lisa told Annie about the old man's warning. Tears filled Annie's eyes as she hugged her tightly, promising she'd help her no matter what. That evening, when Jack sat down across from Lisa, eager to show her what he'd accomplished that day, she didn't respond with her usual warm smile. Jack immediately sensed something was wrong. Lisa wanted to tell him the truth right then, but seeing how exhausted he looked, she decided to wait until the next day. Unfortunately, Jack spent the entire following day working, and she never got the chance to see him. That delay nearly turned into a heartbreaking mistake. Before the town's Christmas celebration began, Jack happened to run into Annie's school principal backstage. During their chat, he casually mentioned Lisa's name. The principal frowned in confusion. Jack explained that Lisa was the school's new art teacher, but the principal shook his head. He said the only new teacher this year was a man named Charlie. The certainty in the principal's tone made Jack's stomach twist. He rushed into the crowd, found Annie, and demanded answers. The more Annie tried to defend Lisa, the angrier and more suspicious Jack became. He started to believe Lisa had lied about everything just to get close to his daughter. In his mind, it was no different from manipulations, or even abduction. He didn't know what Lisa's true purpose was. When he finally confronted her, Lisa tried to explain, desperate for him to believe her. But Jack refused to listen. He couldn't allow a strange woman with no background, no story, and no proof of who she was to stay anywhere near his daughter. Tears welled in Lisa's eyes. Deep down, she understood that his lack of faith meant her fate was sealed. As the townspeople cheered and celebrated Christmas, Lisa quietly slipped away into the night. They seem so real. How do I get them to come alive? How do I make them come alive? Flashes of the shattered sculpture from earlier filled his mind. Piece by piece, the puzzle came together. Annie's stories. No matter how impossible it seemed, everything pointed to one conclusion. Lisa was the snow sculpture brought to life. Just then, Annie came running up to him. She told him Lisa would turn back into ice at midnight. Father and daughter ran as fast as they could, but it was already too late. Lisa had removed her red gown, revealing the green dress she'd worn when she first appeared. She returned